Yeah, we back, y'all. We back. Yeah, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, because this saga still continues between 50 Cent and Big Meech. But we got a new character here that we unlocked, that 50 Cent actually unlocked now. So we got a new character involved with the drama. Yeah, 42 Dugg. According to 50, 42 Dugg, 50 says kind of hard-headed. He gave Big Meech 100K. We got to talk about this. Yeah, y'all heard me. 42 Dugg from Detroit. He's from the same city of Big Meech. Allegedly, he gave Big Meech for 100K. Yeah, 100,000. That part. We got to talk about this. We got to react to this 1090 Jake video too. He actually reacted to the paperwork about Big Meech, so I'm gonna react to that also. So we're gonna talk about that, and we got a little clip with Boosie. With Boosie actually, is he on 50 Cent side now? Because it sounds like Boosie's on 50 Cent side. Oh yeah, I'm gonna let y'all see the clip. We're gonna react about this too. Man, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Let's get this show started, man. Yo, 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 yo. If they know, they know. It's your boy Smoke News TV. We back here with another video. Smash that thumbs up. It ain't gonna hurt your feelings. It ain't gonna cost you. Smash that thumbs up, that like button. Keep that notification bell on so you know when I'm dropping my video. Smash the subscribe button if you have, because I don't know what you're waiting on, to be honest. Shout out to my day one subscribers. Shout out to my new subscribers. Shout out to my members that got their membership. Team Smoke, Smoke Gang. Shout out to everybody, man. Let's get this copyright out the way, though, man, so we can start this show. Copyright fair use disclaimer. You can find it in my description, on my channel, on this channel. Everything that I speak on over here is for educational and entertainment purpose. Again, copyright fair use disclaimer. You can find it in my description, on my channel. Everything that I speak on over here is for educational and entertainment purpose. The clips and videos I play also owned by the original creators. So we got a new character unlocked. Yeah, that part. Let's talk about this right quick. So we got 50 Cent sends message to 42 Dugg. 42 Dugg, your daddy my ninja. You already know what that means. I love you and cheese because of Q. You made a mistake giving Screech 100K. You could have given that to your ninjas. You always been a hard-headed, what the F? What? Hold up, we ain't done. So 50 posts this up also. I'm not going to blow you up, bro, but Cuffy nephew said he has the audio of him and 42 Dugg on three-way with Meech. They about to drop it, of him confronting Meech. He said Meech was down bad, so he sent money to him and Meech to put, and he sent money to him and Merce to put him with Tammy. He got records to prove it. Confronting him saying what, champ? On him setting up Cuffy to originally get out early. Yo, what's going on? Yo, what's going, yo, man, shout out to 5, man. Shout out to 5th, man. Y'all want to read that again, man. Shout out to 5th, man. According to on 5th, 42 Dugg actually gave 100K to Big Meech. I don't know what the hell for, to be honest. Like, what the hell you owe Big Meech 100K, 42? Let's get serious too. Let's be serious here. Oh nah, man, that's my hero. He come from my city, this and that. This is what you gonna hear from 42 Dugg probably. Nigga, he your hero, nigga. You probably was nigga, you probably was a young guy. I don't even know how old 42 Dugg is. So anybody know how old 42 Dugg is, put in the comment when y'all watch this video. But if you nigga, you in your 20s, nigga, you was a little ass kid 20-something years ago. I don't care that's your big homie. I don't care if you looked up to him. Nigga, the whole world looked up to Big Meech and that BMF shit that was going on 20-something years ago. That don't mean you turn around and give this nigga 100K. How about your niggas? I sit back, I wait. Any niggas that's down with 42 Dugg, he gave any one of y'all niggas 100K? I sit back, I wait. Did 42 Dugg give anybody on his block 100K? Let me tell y'all something. To get somebody 100K is crazy. If you didn't get somebody in your family 100K, if you didn't get your niggas 100K, niggas that been riding with you, ready to get, you know what I mean, ready to take a bullet for you, all types of shit, that part, what are we talking about? Niggas that's willing to risk their life for you. You don't get them niggas 100K, but you're going to give a nigga that you never met when you was a kid 100K because of the stories you heard in your city? How about you find out that Tammy actually got this nigga on audio and he actually was a third informant. How you gonna feel then? Now it might be because of love. Nah, I mean, I got love for me to the family. Nah, I mean, I know his family. Okay, that's another story. If you know the family and all that, okay. The family struggling out there, I can understand that. But you just don't turn around and give a nigga 100K if you ain't get your main niggas 100K. I know one of your niggas right now that be around you all the time, sitting back and like, what? All the shit I did for this nigga, I done jumped off the porch, nigga, almost took bullets for this nigga. You don't even give me 50K, nigga, but you get this nigga 100K? I wonder how your niggas feel. That part. I really wonder how your niggas feel, to be honest. Let me tell y'all something. I don't understand why people is like they are supposed to give handouts to this dude that came home. I don't understand that. Now, if you want to be kind enough out your goddamn heart and give the big homie some money, whatever, on your behalf, nigga, okay. Kudos to you. You do that. But you don't have to do that shit unless you owe the nigga. Unless your family owe that nigga from 20-something years ago, and maybe Big Meech did it, because according to a lot of people, Big Meech did help a lot of people back then. I'm not gonna sit here and be all, me a hypocrite, like I ain't hear about it. Nah, a lot of people from the industry, even civilians, close members, close family members, they say Big Meech helped a lot of people. Actually put some people, kids, helped them with their college tuition back in 20 years ago, some shit like that. I was hearing stories about that this nigga was dropping 20K to close members that had kids that was in college. So when you do blessings like that, no doubt about it, you should get blessings back. But we all know where he got that money from to provide them type of blessings to people. It was dirty money. Let's be legit here. We ain't gonna sit and act like this nigga was getting on Wall Street money and all this shit. Nah, it was dirty money. That part. What do we talk about? But at the end of the day, you get some type of blessings back for having a kind heart and giving out your blessings to other people for them to help help their children, or other words, people or other family members or close friends. So we understand that. So if he did help your family back then, recently or way back then, whatever, and you want to do a favor for him and give him 100K for what he did for your uncle, father, whatever, somebody back then, okay, that's understandable. But you don't have to do that shit, nigga. You don't have to give a nigga 100K. I don't know what reason you even did that shit. With all these allegations going on, you still don't want to believe this shit? You don't even have to be involved in it, nigga. You just need to sit back and be like, yo, big bro, I got something for you, but 100K, you could have given a nigga 10,000, 15,000. But see, everybody want to act like they the BMF. Everybody want to act like they the big timers now. They want to act like they got this so much money just to give out. You ain't see little baby do that shit. He pulled up, nigga. What happened, nigga, and left, nigga. So I understand why you did it. Oh, that's the big homie from the city. Oh, I looked up to him, this, that, and the third. Okay, we understand that. But 100K, champ? 100K? Did you give anybody in your family 100K? Close ones that's ready to ride for you? Yeah, man, I get them niggas 20K. This is the type of shit we probably hear. Yeah, them niggas got, nah, nigga, 100K, nigga. That's almost, nigga, that's 100K. That ain't just something just to give away like that. That's crazy to me. Did anybody else in Detroit? There's a lot of rappers out there. Shout out to Peasy, them ghetto boys up there. Shout out to all them niggas. I rock with Peasy. Did that nigga give Big Meech 100K? I want to know how the Detroit players out there feel about this situation. I want to know how the Detroit rappers feel, the Peasies and everybody else that's out there. Got shit jumping right now in the rap industry. How y'all niggas feel about this situation? Do y'all niggas actually believe this shit with Big Meech, third party and all this? Because 50 Cent said 42 Dugg, he always been hard. He said, man, you always been hard-headed. So obviously 50 must have known 42 Dugg back then when he was a kid. Because he's saying, nigga, he said, I love you. He said, what he said? He said, 42 Dugg, your daddy, my nigga, I love him. He got love for his dad. So that means 42 Dugg dad got to be a real nigga. And he said, and cheese because of Q. 42, you wilded out, man. I know you want to be like, man, nah, I'm trying to be like, didn't I tell y'all for my last video, everybody want to be a part of this BMS shit somehow, in some way? Even if they give the big homie 100K, yeah, I did something for Big Meech. They just want to hear him say something. Yeah, you know, 42 Dugg gave me 100K. That's a real nigga. That's all you want to hear from that nigga? To make you feel better or something? Because I'm not just giving 100K out, nigga. That shit, nigga, this nigga, they ain't that easy just be giving out money nowadays, nigga. I don't care how much stacks you got. That 100K, you could use that shit from, you could use that 100K 4 years from now, 3 years from now, nigga. You don't know, nigga. You don't know what could happen 5 years from now, nigga. Then you look back, dang, man, I gave this nigga 100K for no goddamn reason. Yeah, that part. You could use that shit 5 years from now. You don't know what the F could happen for 2 years or next year or 3 years from now, nigga. And maybe you needed that 100K that you just gave out on friendly. Oh, yeah, let me just give Big Meech 100K because, you know, that's the big homie from Detroit. Nigga, I don't see anybody else in Detroit giving that nigga 100K. And if they did, nigga, I don't see no rappers that's on the internet, I mean, giving out 100K to this nigga. I didn't even see no Detroit rappers taking pictures with this nigga. This nigga took pictures with everybody else, but nobody from Detroit. That part. What are we talking about here? Where Peasy at? Where all them rappers at up there in Detroit? Why them niggas ain't down there taking pictures with Big Meech? You know why? Because something ain't goddamn right. That's why. Something ain't right. Now, 42, you your own man, champ. Like 50 said, maybe you allegedly you probably is hard-headed, so that's 100K to waste, man. 100K to waste, nigga. You're gonna regret that shit when all this audio and all this shit come out, nigga. You're probably gonna try to, yo, I need that 100K back. Nigga, that phone call gonna be changed, nigga. Oh, man. So let's get to Boosie right quick before we get this 1090 Jake on clips, man. So we got Boosie. I think Boosie took a side here, y'all, to be honest. I think he took a side here. I think he on 50 Cent side now, to be honest. I think he, because this nigga, yo, let me tell y'all something. When I play this clip, y'all gonna be like, yo, this is the most hypocrite nigga I ever seen in my goddamn life, bro. You went from doing this. You went from doing that when you was on the mic and you was like, oh yeah, you know, I gotta make sure Big Meech, I gave my word to Big Meech, this, that, and the third, and you know, I ain't gonna back down on them and this and that. Like you really did all that shit, and then you back up and do some other shit. Let me get to this old clip with you over. Yeah, right here. We got it. Now, y'all remember this clip now. Y'all remember when he had his head down? Yeah, I'm still gonna do the show and this and that. You know, I gotta keep my word for him. That was last minute shit on the internet between 50 Cent and Big Meech. All this little blah, 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 blah shit he be talking about. All this blah, 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 blah. But then you turn around and it seems like you on Fifth Side now. I'm downloading the clip right quick so I can remind y'all before we get to the new clip. Because this dude, I'm telling y'all, it's like this dude's a whole, he don't even know what the hell he be saying sometimes, to be honest. It's crazy with this dude. I don't understand my own Boosie, to be honest. I really don't. This goddamn clip don't hurry up and download, man. Now, let's get to this clip. Let's get to the reason why this shit is downloaded. Now, this is Boosie's, it seemed like he on Fifth Side now. Peep this out. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Like one up. Y'all know the vibes.
50 kind of like me. I mean, anybody go fuck with my hop. I don't fuck with you. I don't give a fuck who you is, nigga. Anybody go fuck with my hop.
Now, y'all heard that. Anybody fuck with my ops, nigga, 50 like me. Now 50 like you now, right? All of a sudden, 50 like you, though, right? He like you all of a sudden, right? Anybody fuck with my op, man, I don't care. No, I don't fuck. Oh, I don't care who you is. So you basically saying anybody fuck with your ops. So if Big Meech would have fucked with one of your ops, nigga, would you still would have had done that show? That part. What are we talking about here? I sit back. I wait, Boosie. Yeah, I sit back. If Meech would have took a picture of one of your ops, nigga, would you still have went down there to attend to do the show still, the concert? Because you was on the flyer. So if he would have took a picture of one of your ops, would you still would have went down Miami and did that damn concert? Because according to your new video, I don't care who they is, man. You take a picture of my op, 50 like me. Or 50 like you now all of a sudden, right? Man, let's go back to this. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm telling you, man, Boosie, yo, Boost, man, like, I don't understand you, Boosie, man. You mad confusing, man. Like, you confuse people so much with your hypocrite ways and all. Let's get back to it, man. Smash that like button. This dude bugged out, man.
50 kind of like me. I mean, anybody go fuck with my hop. I don't fuck with you. I don't give a fuck who you is, nigga. Anybody go fuck with my hop. That's how I go where I'm from. But I feel what y'all saying, yeah, but Meech he gotta come home and get his money too. But you know, he gotta know how that go when you dealing with somebody. Like, can't fuck with a nigga out. I think Meech underestimated 50 by going fuck with Ross. That's what I kind of think. He kind of underestimated him. Because I guess I might be wrong, but I think, you know, Meech probably was on some shit. I'm finna get this bag. I'm finna get this money, you know what I'm saying? You know, he probably on that. I'm finna get this bag. Fuck what you know. I know he thought in his head, nigga, I'm fucking with this dude. Arch enemy, you know. I'd have been pissed, man. I know as a how I am. I would have been pissed. I mean, when you come home from jail, I don't care who you are, you gotta get some money, bro. Like, you should be needing that money, bro. Like,
According to Boosie, he said he was doing this show for free. Now, let's rewind a little bit and go back to what Boosie was like. Couldn't even look at the camera and none of this shit. Now, peep this out. Now, that's some new shit he spoke of. Yeah, you know, 50 like me, man. I mean, you take a picture with the op. I don't care who you is. I ain't effing with you. Okay, we heard that right now, right? We heard that. Now, look at this shit. Now, look at this about 2-3 weeks ago before they canceled a big Meech concert and all this shit. Look at this, man.
performing at the big Meech party. Yeah, I'm performing. I gave Big Meech my word, you know, that I was gonna perform, and I ain't, you know, I give a man my word, that's my word. You know, I don't know what's going on, you know, I can't just pull away from not performing over something, you know, they got going on with him and 50 and all this going on. You know, if it was, you know, I just can't, after I gave the man my word, you know. If something was to come out and I feel it's factual, I'll stand on it. But, you know, not at no last minute because something going on social media, you know. I don't know no facts of it.
Yo, Boosie, cut it out, man. Cut it out, champ. You went from that to doing this. 50 kind of like me. I mean, anybody go fuck with my hop. I don't fuck with you. I don't give a fuck who you is, nigga. All right, yo, I wish Big Meech would have took a picture that somebody that Boosie don't rock with. I wish he would have taken a picture with Gunna, somebody, another, I mean, because, you know, he was going at the Gunna being a snitch. Oh, yeah, man, Gunna a snitch. I wish Big Meech would have took a picture with somebody that Boosie don't rock with, and we would have really seen if this nigga would have still end up doing that show. You see, you can say that shit now because the show got canceled, nigga. You not fooling me, bro. See, this little clip you played, this is recently. The show already been canceled. So now all of a sudden, fifth like me. Man, you take a picture with the op. Yeah, this. Now you talking spicy now, huh? All of a sudden, you talking a little spicy all of a sudden. But before the show even got canceled, that last clip I just played, you couldn't even look at the goddamn phone. You couldn't even look at your camera. Yeah, you know, I still gotta do that show for Big Meech. You know what I mean? I kept my word from him and this and that, you know what I mean? Last minute beef on the internet and this and that. Like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. But all of a sudden now the show canceled. You jump in, yeah, Fifth like me. You know, me and Fifth just alike. You take a picture with the outlet, man, cut it out, champ. This shit I be talking about. Cause you know you ain't gonna see Big Meech no more, probably, obviously. So now you gonna talk like this now. You know why he talking like that now? Because remember, on my video, when you can go to my video with the Boosie, I got Boosie on the thumbnail. When Boosie said Cuffy was trying to get at him also, he was trying to talk to him, meaning that Cuffy was trying to get connected with Boosie, I guess to send the paperwork to him too, so he could read it himself. Did you get that paperwork already? That's why you talking like this? Yeah, Fifth like me, I don't play them games either. You know what I mean? You talking real spicy now because the show got canceled now. Yeah, let's cut it out, man. Let's cut it out, man.
50 kind of like me. I mean, anybody go fuck with my hop. I don't fuck with you. I don't give a fuck who you is, nigga. Anybody go fuck with my hop. That's how I go where I'm from. But I feel what y'all saying, yeah, but Meech gotta come home and get his money too. But you know, he gotta know how that go when you dealing with somebody. Like, can't fuck with a nigga out. I think Meech underestimated 50 by going fuck with Ross. That's what I kind of think. He kind of underestimated him. Because I guess I might be wrong, but I think, you know, Meech probably was on some shit. I'm finna get this bag. I'm finna get this.
I just don't understand that part when you said he estimated 50. He went to go take a picture with the op. You don't do that as far as business. But why you still was gonna go do the show if you seen the type of move and emotion this nigga was doing? So as you being a real nigga and you see the movement he's doing, emotions that he only taking pictures with ops, with a nigga that helped his family make $5 million and launched the brand on television that nobody else ain't doing. No Floyd Mayweather, nobody else. Nobody else. And you still was gonna do that shit, but you stand 10 toes down. You stand on loyalty and morals and all this shit you be talking. But when you seen him doing all that, you telling me that wasn't no snake shit he was doing at that moment, but you still was gonna go perform? But see, now you back home, show canceled. Now you talking. Now you sitting back. Maybe you probably got the paperwork now that Cuffy actually sent you. So now you like, man, yeah, man, you know, Big Meech made a mistake. You trying to stumble through your words and make sure what you say is not gonna bash Big Meech. No, nigga, treat that nigga like you treat everybody else, nigga, that you be calling snitch or they connected with snitches, shit like that, because you don't condone none of that shit. Boosie, what we talking about here? And then you got your boy up in Detroit, 42 Dugg over here, giving $100K and shit for no goddamn reason. I'm telling you, everybody want to be part of that brand because it's hot right now. But when that shit cooling down, that BMF brand is cooling down. I'm just starting. The only one I feel sorry for this whole situation is Little Meech, like I've been saying. Little Meech don't deserve this shit. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. He's only 24 years old. He's young, making mistakes, first time having a bag like that. He's gonna stumble through a lot of shit. But see, when you got a father that had money like that, not in the industry, but in the real world, in the streets, your father supposed to have taught you about that shit, man. Your father supposed to sit down and make sure you don't spin and go crazy. Your father supposed to make sure to stay away from niggas that only want to be leeching off of you now because the BMF brand is popping and now it's all on goddamn television. That's something that Big Meech supposed to have been sitting down with Little Meech all them years and telling him this shit. Why the hell is 50 Cent? Hold up. Why the hell 50 Cent had to explain that shit to him? Why did 50 say, nah, I see the reason why he was uncomfortable. He was uncomfortable when I was around his son, nigga, because his son looked up to me more than he looked up to his own goddamn dad. And there's nothing wrong with that, though. That's the problem, because a real man be like, yo, I appreciate what you did for my son. You made this nigga legit. You made him a star. I didn't take care of my son them 20 years. I couldn't. The only thing I could do is get that nigga word of mouth, pause. I don't want to give him on the phone, conversations, little visits. That's different when you in the outside world. You can actually be physical and be face to face with your child. Totally different. You can see them every day. You can speak to them every day. There's no time when you can call them. You can pull up anytime you want. It's totally different. So you gotta big up that nigga, all due respect. You gotta be like, listen, he look up to him, so be it, nigga, but that's my real son. Now I'm home, we're gonna get this connection. But see, that's what makes this shit like, and I always said this. When he took a picture with Fifth, this nigga looked like he was just mad as hell. Very uncomfortable. But then when he took a picture with Ross and him, he cheesing ear to ear. Very happy. Even when he around Floyd Mayweather, he got the smirk, very happy. Come on, man. Nah, man. I don't care what nobody said. That man never liked the Fifth. They was on two different levels. He don't like the way Fifth moved. Fifth don't like the way he moved. He messed it up with Tammy. That's his problem. Now you got this whole shit crumbling there. Come on, man. Like, nah. You supposed to have taught Little Meech not to blow that money like that. Look, that's the only one I feel bad for is Little Meech, man. Because that man found something that he actually loved and he actually had passion for. Meaning acting. Remember, he tried to become a rapper. That shit failed. That shit didn't go nowhere. Where was everybody else? Where was everybody at? But now 50 put him in acting. He found the little passion, nigga. That's the only reason. That's the only little nigga I feel bad for. I feel bad for that little nigga. Because of your father moves. The shit that he did when he came home. Man, you gotta scramble, get back up, all the money you blew. I mean, you gotta do all this catching up now. Because you didn't know this shit was gonna happen, meaning Lil Meech. Man, I would have sat Pop down, man. I don't care how young, 24 years old, man. I'd be like, yo, listen, Pops. We gotta sit down and talk, champ. Like, I'm a star out here. I got this shit cracking, popping. I got this shit going. This shit on fire, nigga. Glamorous life, lights and cameras, action over here, nigga. We got this shit going. You stay where you at, stay home. We're gonna build this shit. No media for you, Dad. And that's it, nigga. You had your shine 20 years ago. What the hell you want to shine now at 50-something years old? I just don't understand, bro. I just don't. That was my son, man. And I'm coming home from 19.7 years out of 30. Questionable. 19.7 years out of 30, nigga. Questionable. And the feds niggas know that, nigga. A lot of niggas in my comment, yeah, I did feds time smoke that shit right there. Nah, that shit questionable, nigga. You had to give somebody up to come on 19 out of 30. 19.7 out of 30 years, nigga. You came home. You had to say something. There's no way. There's no way. And then let's get to this 1090 Jake, and we're gonna react to this. We're gonna let y'all be the decision. Shout out to 1090 Jake for responding about this paperwork, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe over there if y'all want to see the full video. But let's get to it, man, because like I said, man, these niggas, man, this nigga messed up his whole son life, man. That's why I get upset. I get upset for the youngin', man. I don't care about the OG. OG already had his shine 20-something years ago. Had me looking up to their crew and all that shit when I was young. That part, what are we talking about? So the only one I feel bad for is his son, the youngin', 24 years old, trying to find himself. And he found something, now all of a sudden, nigga, that shit might be destroyed. He might get some bullshit ass little acting roles here and there now. If Fifth don't blackball this nigga, allegedly. But I don't think Fifth will actually do that to that little nigga. I'm telling you, man, I feel like, man, your father messed this whole wave up for you, chat. You should have sat big. You should have sat on your father down, man, and spoke to that nigga, man. And let that nigga know how you feel, you being the man now, the shit you doing, nigga. You 24 years old. You got a voice now. He left you something and you built that shit and took that shit to another level, Lil Meech. You got a voice, man. You got a voice, man. Your words mean something, nigga. It's crazy. Let's get to this 1090 Jake though clip, man. Let's react to this. Shout out to 1090 Jake. Let's react to what he got to say about this case also. Because I know when 1090 drops something on this platform, that's all his shit is about, paperwork and all these snitches and shit like that. So, you know, 1090 be on point on a lot of his shit. Let's not get confused here. Let's get to it. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Y'all know the vibes.
Apparently, Tammy drove several hours to Louisiana in an attempt to visit Big Meech in federal prison to explain her position and try to deflect any accusations. So essentially, she was seeking Meech's advice on how to handle being exposed as a confidential informant. It's believed she wasn't able to visit him, but when she did speak with him, Big Meech told Tammy he didn't want his name caught up in this mess. Nothing is said about Meech being shocked, surprised, or angry and finding out his assistant who he trusted with his life rights was now working with the feds. He just didn't want his name being brought up, showing that he knew. To further protect herself and Meech, Tammy would state the wiretaps contained false information. She was now saying that Meech never connected Suarez to Cuffy, and that the DEA agent Tammy was having sex with was jealous of her relationship with Meech and was trying to frame him. The feds would quickly realize Tammy was no longer credible, and due to the fear of being exposed, she was now attempting to distance Big Meech from Suarez and Cuffy. In 2019, at the age of 53, Cuffy would be sentenced to 27 years in prison for drug trafficking and use of firearms in furtherance of drug trafficking, resulting in death.
Now we're going to continue because I'm only playing the clips where he's talking about Tammy. I can see the full video on 1090J channel. So copyright fair use definitely is in effect. You can find that about this on description of my channel. Everything I speak on over here is for educational and entertainment purpose. Just in case the clip, they try to edit it out, whatever, just to let y'all know. Copyright fair use is definitely in effect. Everything I speak on over here is for educational and entertainment purpose. But y'all can see the full interview over there. We're gonna continue with the next two clips. But see, my thing is, I know a lot of people gonna be like, nah, Smoke, Tammy, Big Meech ain't no, though he ain't. But see, like that part where he said he didn't show no reaction, he didn't show nothing. It don't say nothing on the paperwork, his reaction to it or nothing. It's like, all right, I know now, so just make sure you don't put me involved in it. But she still got your rights and everything. How somebody gonna tell you what they are, government informant, something you don't stand on? You don't approve with that shit for 20-something, 30 years. You've been screaming that shit out. And this lady come to you talking about I'm a government informant, and the thing you're gonna tell her is like, yeah, make sure I don't want nothing to do with that. What? And she got your rights, she got your life rights, she got everything. That shit don't make no sense to me right there. My reaction would have been like, yo, I need everything back. I'm not dealing with that. If you want a government informant, don't put me involved in this. I'm gonna call my lawyer, make sure my lawyer get my rights back. All that motion, nigga. I would have been calling baby moms, nigga, little Meech, mom, nigga. Yo, listen, get the lawyer up. We getting this shit back. Cause this lady out here being a whole informant. Y'all ever thought about that? That's why Cuffy explains that. How the hell the lady gonna tell you she's an informant, but then you continue to do business with her? Cause she got your rights. No, nigga, you supposed to cut ties. This is what some of the people gonna say. Nah, the detective was trying to get Big Meech, this and that. So, okay, nigga, but I'm locked up in the feds. I'm not doing I ain't got no motion going on at that point in time when she just told me she was an informant. Because we're gonna continue. He was busting moves. He had to know. After that, she was still an informant. So when she came and told this nigga or told him on the phone, either way, yeah, I'm an informant, gun. I mean, and only response he has was, oh yeah, don't put me involved in that. That's it. And then she tried to switch up the story saying Big Meech ain't got nothing to do with this. No, because Big Meech told you not to put you involved in it, but he just found out you was a whole government informant and he continued doing business with you. What the hell that make him look? Nigga, you knew the whole time. And then you introduce her to Cuffy and the cartel nigga. Come on, she didn't meet them two niggas. She was just walking down the street. Hey, yeah, how you doing, Cuffy? She just walked down the street. How you doing on cartel, nigga? That's what she just met them niggas on some walking down the street, huh? That's what y'all telling me? She met them two niggas through Big Meech. That's the whole problem. That's the question mark that everybody want to know. How the hell you didn't? First of all, how you didn't know she was a government informant? And number two, nigga, why you gonna introduce her to bust moves with these two niggas? You had that much trust in her? But hold up, let's pedal back. Didn't she tell you that she was working with the boys, though? She was working with the federales? She told this nigga before Cuffy got locked up. Let that marry into your brain. Nasty work, man. You can't make this shit up. Just because you don't see a nigga name in the paperwork, oh yeah, his name ain't on the paperwork. What the, like, nigga, don't y'all got a brain? Don't y'all know how to put blueprints together? Dang, somebody called it. Somebody want to call me all the time when I'm about to do my video. Pardon me, man. But yeah, don't y'all all y'all got to do is put the blueprint together. That's all y'all got to do. The shit is easy. Let's continue, though. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, man.
off strong saying he's doing 27 years because of Meech and claimed Meech did what's called a third-party cooperation. Cuffy would claim Tammy Cohen's, who was already a DEA informant, cooperated against him for Big Meech's benefit. This would be backed by the paperwork that stated back in 2011, Tammy was tasked with targeting Hispanics involved in drug trafficking. She'd be spared from having to testify as they'd be sent back to Mexico. When asked if she gets something big, the DEA agent would interrupt her saying, "You'll get a lot of money." But instead, she asked to get Big Meech a time cut, to which the DEA agent said, "We can work on that." Cuffy discovered this through a Frank's hearing in which his legal team was able to cross-examine his accusers, including government agents and informants. Tammy would be present to testify, and these transcripts are of what she said. Fidel Suarez was Hispanic, clearly pushing drugs through his trucking operation. Cuffy wanted drugs, Meech connected them through Tammy, and Tammy sat back and watched it all unfold. But Meech would never receive the time cut because it was discovered Tammy was having sex with the DEA agent responsible for her. So in the end, Tammy's cooperation did not benefit Meech, but because of it, Cuffy's phone was wiretapped and he was taken down as a result of them finding evidence and sentenced to 27 years. Now
y'all heard that. Cuffy got caught up on the wiretap with that wiretap with it. He got caught up in that situation because he got introduced to the cartel dude with Tammy. That part. Tammy was the middle person to introduce them two together. Like, how hard is for people to understand that shit? Let's pedal back a little bit. Y'all think so? The people that don't want to understand, y'all think Tammy was just walking down the street, minding her business. Yeah, how you doing? My name is Tammy. And Cuff this, yeah, my name is Cuff. Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, that's how they met. That's what y'all telling us? And then the cartel nigga, he just met Tammy in a restaurant. They was just having drinks and, yeah, you know, I move a lot of work out here in these streets. I mean, we could talk about something. Tammy is a civilian. Never had a drug charge, never did drugs, nothing. That's why they use her as a third party. Because some people on some platforms had it confused. They're like, yo, certain district, they can't use her in Georgia, this and that. And you got another nigga saying in his platform, oh yeah, Tammy set the whole shit up because she want to take over everything. What? That shit sound like some old Queen Kingpins type shit. Tammy was involved because she had a relationship with Meech. Besides business. It led to business, obviously. Feelings and emotions, doing sexual shit on the behalf that you locked up, allegedly, if they did, and obviously they must have because their connection was too tight, pause. The nigga broke her heart when he came home and all that shit. She's gonna talk about this. I know for a fact she's gonna bring that up. She had a relationship with Mom Meech. They supposed to have had plans when he came home, and he broke that lady heart and did all types of effing shit. They had a relationship. He knew that lady was an informant. That lady told him, I'm working on a case already. The nigga that I'm working with, I could actually help you out. Now, this is Tammy talking to her boo. This is Big Meech, her boo. Yeah, boo, I can help you out. You know, I got a whole nother case. After I'm done with this, I get paid. I'm going to help you out on the next one. We're going to cut your time. That part. That's exactly how this shit worked out. Because remember, she locked up the nigga Terry Smith from Atlanta. Go do y'all research on Terry. I had to go do my little bit of research. The nigga was he was a heavy nigga down there in Atlanta. Heavy nigga. She was part of that sting that locked him up because she got mad at him because Terry was using her for laundry money, some shit. So she got revenge on him. I don't know. Go do the research on that. It's on my clips too because I played them plenty of times. But fast forward, pardon me. She knocked that case off. Now the next case is to get her boo. Yeah, let me get my boo cut, his time cut. That's exactly what she did. How hard for people to understand that shit? But nah, though, he came on to the baby mom, little Meech mom. Little Meech mom probably didn't even know what the F was going on And when she did find out, this nigga probably was telling her all types of lies and all types of BS. Like, nah, you know, she's my sister from back then. She's handling business. I mean, And the whole time, he got a whole relationship with Tammy. That's how Cuffy got caught up. It's through Tammy. Tammy got introduced through Cuffy and the cartel nigga through Meech. Meech met the cartel nigga when they both was locked up in the feds. Cartel nigga come home. Who got to bust the moves for Meech? A civilian. I know that he used Tammy. Tammy was the one busting all them sexies out there in them streets, busting the moves. She was in motion. How hard is for people to believe that shit? And y'all telling me this nigga ain't had a clue she was a government informant? Niggas, ladies and gentlemen, she told a nigga when she was working on the first case with Terry Smith, when she knocked off the Atlanta nigga. Turn around, let me go tell my boo. Let me let him know, see how he feels. That's exactly what Tammy did, nigga. Meech could have cut her off right then and there. Yo, I don't want nothing to do with that. Get my rights back. Am I lying? What are we talking about here? He could have ended all that shit right the day, the month, the year that she told that nigga she was a government goddamn informant. But he didn't. Because she came to him, was like, I could get your time cut. Nobody ain't gonna know about this. That part. What are we talking about here? He knew all along, man. He knew the whole time. And see, the reason why Cuffy's upset, because he's like, nigga, you knew she was a government informant. You introduced me to her. I don't care if I would have got locked up. This is the people that be saying, oh, yeah, Cuff would have got locked up. Listen, he would have got locked up on his behalf, though. Nothing to do with Big Meech. That shit wouldn't have hurt him the way he felt up in there at 53 years old, getting locked up, getting in a 27-year sentence. Y'all tell me how y'all feel at 53 years old. And then it comes to find out your man was involved in that shit that got you to 27 years. Now, if you would have got that sentence on your own, the work you put in, that's everybody that take that shit 10 toes down. They're going to run with that. But when you look at the paperwork, you're like, hold up, my man that for 30 years, nigga, you introduced me to this informant, and now you want to act like you ain't know she was an informant? Man, nigga, get out of here, nigga. It's impossible. It's impossible. Let's continue, man. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, man.
Now, this is where you as a viewer have to decide as to what you believe.
Now, on this last clip, now, like everybody else decided, we all decided that, no, he did use Tam as a third party. Ain't nobody going to change my mind on that. Let's get to this last clip, though.
Now, this is where you as a viewer have to decide as to what you believe. Tamer received the life rights to Big Meech after he was taken down by the feds. Tammy then became a DEA informant, which even the feds questioned as she didn't want or need money, wasn't a drug addict, and wasn't facing criminal charges. So what was her motive? Tammy was told she'd be targeting Hispanics and asked in return for her cooperation that Big Meech would receive a lesser sentence.
I'm going to cut that right there. That's the main. Shout out to 1090J for breaking it down clearly and simple. Clearly and simple. Shout out to Jake, man. What was her motive? She wasn't a drug addict. She wasn't involved in moving work. She was an educated woman. She was a civilian. So what was her motive to do all this shit she was doing? Let me guess what the trolls gonna say. She volunteered. What, nigga? Volunteer, nigga. She didn't need the money. You just heard 1090 Jake said it too. She didn't need the money. She was a little businesswoman. She had a little education and shit she was doing. Remember when Blue Da Vinci said when he first met her, she was a regular chick. She wasn't no stripper, none of that. She get to the bag. She bought Blue a goddamn bike. If you go to Blue Da Vinci interviews, he said, yo, Tammy bought the bike that you see in my first video. Tammy bought that bike for me. Back in 2002, Blue said. On his first video, I think it was, that same year, 2003. She was a civilian, so what was her motive to do this? No drug charges. She wasn't a drug addict. She didn't need the money, obviously. She did it to get her boo, AKA nigga, Big Meech, time cut. That's why. Let me get my boo time cut. That's exactly what she did it for. I want my boo home. But boo came home, went to his old thing. That part. What are we talking about? This is the mess we got in there. Man, let's continue, man. Smash that like button. This shit ain't hard, man. This shit is not hard to put the blueprint together. Like, it's not, man.
Now, this is where you as a viewer have to decide as to what you believe. Tammy received the life rights to Big Meech after he was taken down by the feds. Tammy then became a DEA informant, which even the feds questioned as she didn't want or need money, wasn't a drug addict, and wasn't facing criminal charges. So what was her motive? Tammy was told she'd be targeting Hispanics and asked in return for her cooperation that Big Meech would receive a lesser sentence. She was cooperating, being paid to do so, but also doing so for Meech to benefit. When accidentally exposed as an informant through court filings mentioning her name, she panicked, running to Meech, who was in prison. Meech told her he wanted his name to stay out of it, and at that time, she recanted all statements regarding Meech, saying he had nothing to do with bringing Suarez and Cuffy together. Tammy was then exposed for having sex with a DEA agent, ruining any chances of helping Meech, and Cuffy goes down because of the wiretap brought on by Tammy. So why wouldn't Cuffy believe Meech was behind it? Tammy didn't make a move Meech didn't tell her to make. She was his assistant and trusted enough that he signed over his life rights. She only began cooperating after Meech was taken down and continued to visit him for years in prison. They remained in contact long after she informed him she was exposed as an informant, and she even went on to become a co-producer for BMF, the TV series, along with executive producer 50 Cent. The show would premiere in 2000.
That's it. That's it. Clearly, simple and clearly. She continued to see the nigga. She continued to be in contact with him while she was a government informant. I've been saying this shit in all my videos. How the hell? Oh my God. All my niggas have been in jail. Females have been in jail. Y'all call home all the time. The numbers that we got when we locked up, yo, I gotta tell you, make them phone calls, because you know that by the time. You telling me this nigga, he wasn't calling Tammy? For 365 days out of the goddamn year, they wasn't talking. She wasn't coming to visit that nigga. He didn't have a clue that she was a government informant. Come on, man. Females talk. Why you think when they blew her spot up, she ran to Big Meech? She ran to the shield, the protector. He like, the show blew. Hold up. Don't put my name involved. Don't get my name out of that. He had to make a deal with the people to make sure his name don't get caught up in the paperwork. That part. She was the third party, man. That's why his name, you don't see it. She kept in contact with this nigga the whole time when she was a government informant. There's no way in the world that the big homie didn't know about her playing that position for several years. All the way till she got his man for 27, 30 years, Cuffy locked up and caught up in that indictment. Come on, man. Nah, there's no way in the world you didn't know. She had your life right. She had everything. She controlled everything in your life and your brand. You had to know. You played the play with her. When she came with that opportunity, yeah, I could get your time card. Nigga, bing, you said, man, I'm tired of this shit. I gotta get up out of here. That's what happened. And you see your show, you see your life popping on television. So when you seen that, you really wanted to come home to your son and to the show, and to the glamorous life. But the moves you made was horrible when you first came home. And this is what we got now. I'm out of here, man. Make sure y'all commenting below. Give me y'all smoke. Give me y'all opinion. Subscribe, like. Y'all already know the vibes, man. I want to hear what y'all got to say about this situation. 42 Dugg, you bugged out for giving 100K to that nigga for no goddamn reason. That's all I got to say. If it wasn't no favor or he did something for your family, nigga, you crazy for giving that 100K to that nigga. I hope you helped your niggas out there. That part. Till then, man, I'm out of here. And Boosie, you a whole hypocrite, man. I'm out of here, man. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video, man. If they know, they know. It's your boy Smoke News TV. Salute, gang. I'm out.